Hi guys, Daniel John here and welcome back to another one of our product review videos, and in this video we're going to be looking at a black soup kettle, a 10 litre version made by a company called Buffalo. It comes in this nice box, it's very well packed, includes a manual and everything you need to get started. It's the L715 version, which is indicated here.
It does come in a 5 litre.
It does come in a 5 litre apparently, so if you don't need as much capacity as the 10 litres, because 10 litres is quite a bit. So let's get on with the thing and show you. So the build quality overall, so if you're thinking about buying one of these, we hope this video is helpful to you, but the build quality overall is pretty good. It's got a nice finish and it's easy to use. Here is the unit here. There's 4 main parts to it. You don't get a ladle included, we bought that ourselves, so you may want to buy one of them. It is for soups and all sorts of other things you'd cook up in the kitchen. So as I say, there's 4 main parts to it. So if we take them apart, so you've got the folding lid.
That's got a notch out of it for your ladle.
Yeah.
So that's important. It's hinged, yeah.
So you've got your folding lid,
which comes off and is held in place by these springy things at the side.
Yeah, those springy things here
go inside,
either side of this silver.
So you've got that.
You've got your main
stainless steel boiling pot.
Yeah, stainless steel boiling pot. It's all nice quality. Looks great as well. Inside you've got an aluminium area where it heats. Now, important to mention about this is inside we filled this with water already to test it. You might see a bit of steam. There's a max water line there and a min. Don't fill it up any more than that. We'll explain that in a minute. Because the way this works is you have this, if you don't know already, if you're new to this boiling pot here sits in this water and the water heats it basically.
I mentioned there's a collar.
There's a collar, that would be the next thing, and it has a nice black finish. This and this are metal, there's no plastic parts on this.
That sits on top of that.
So this collar here, as you were saying, this collar goes on first.
Then your cooking pot.
The cooking pot floats. That's because of the water we mentioned. If it drops too low, you'd need to put more water in it.
Once you get some weight in it, like your soup or something, it's going to drop it.
Yeah, I mean, imagine, as I say, I mean that would sink it down quite a bit. It is easy to get in and out. You've got these curved bits here. You can pull it out easy, so that's not a problem.
Just make sure you've got.
Just make sure if it's really hot. This particular unit is 10 litres. It is 400 watt, so it's fairly powerful. It does have a simmer function, so you can have food in here like soup and mulberry wine or whatever you're deciding to make with it.
These have got simmer stats, but not thermostat.
A simmer stat, that's correct, yeah.
And it's the fact it kicks in and out all the time.
So you can just have it going throughout the day. Obviously you need to keep an eye on the water level. It's very easy to use. It has a control at the front, which goes from 1 to 10, and there's a little embossed thing here. I mean, it's not very visible, but there's like a round lump basically. Same with Buffalo text.
You can make it red or white with some Tipex.
Yeah, you could adjust that if you and to indicate that it's on, you can see it's got the green thing, and when it's at temperature say 5 that we've got it set to, we could see the steam. It's just clicked off automatically, so that'll click back on with turning it up.
With it, if you're using it for soups or anything like that, is this now? I'm presuming this is magnetic, which it is.
Yeah, because this is metal, the body, so.
And there we go. It comes with it various sets of labels.
It has a range of food and things on the labels, a set of them, but they're in different languages, and the user manual is also in different languages depending where you come from.
Are the labels? So the labels are
double-sided.
Double-sided.
So that's got soup, cheese sauce. Oh no, they're not double-sided. Sorry.
So
there's 2 together.
How does that work? Soup. Is it the only awkward bit about this so far?
It might be because it's brand new.
Just trying to get this in, but
it is a tight fit, isn't it?
Well, we won't labour that, but it is a tight fit.
It's a tight fit, but so basically this would push into here.
That's quite good. Obviously, don't let it get pinched.
So you could have like 3 or 4 of these, and you could have different things in them, and people could choose.
The only thing I would say from experience, they can get quite hot on the outside when they've been going a bit.
Is that warm? It's getting there, isn't it?
So if you're using it in a commercial setting or near small children, well, anybody really, you come into contact with the public, just hot, do not touch sign on it.
It does have one at the bottom.
Yeah.
But obviously you can have your own sign. It is saying that it does get warm, the body. The only other thing we could cover in the video...
The lead?
It's basically the lead. We estimate the lead is around 4 foot long. It has a rubbery plug on the end of it, moulded plug, so that indicates the quality. This means that it won't break, and if you accidentally dropped it in an kitchen environment, it won't break either.
Plug has also got a little, I've noticed it, might not be important to some people, but if you're a little bit older,
pulling in and out,
it's easy to pull it out grip. So
yeah,
it's a grippy plug, as I call it.
Yeah, it's a good quality plug that should last a fairly long time.
Used them before, they're excellent. This was about just under £60 off Amazon. There are other ones, and they look the same to me. They do look the same, ranging from 40 quid down to £30 on another commerce platform, but I went for this through Amazon purely because if there's a problem with it, it was delivered by Amazon, we can return it, and I know they're pretty good, so sometimes it's worth paying that little bit extra. Anyway, you can put soup in it, mulled wine in it, you can put
cheese sauce, anything you can.
I mean, really,
let's have a look what you can put in it.
What the signs. It's a cheese sauce, stew, various soups, porridge, basically what you want. Mushy peas, and lots of soups. Chilli.
You can put chilli in it as well.
People might be interested
if you've got a big family or you're at an event.
Beans, another soup.
Soup de jour, whatever that is. I don't know what that is.
Cycle rice.
Porridge.
So, obviously you can write
Chef's
your own.
special. That could be anything.
Now,
and curry.
Don't forget, that might say curry, but you could always turn it over and write your own little thing on it if you want to.
Yeah, you could do.
Something to do so. That's what comes with the signage. You could always cut and make these yourself. These other ones are just in different languages.
Yeah.
Which might be useful if you're in a university or other setting. Where
if you had it would be useful. Yeah.
For the same whatever. Anyway. Marks out of 10.
Well, I'd say 10 out of 10 because it seems to be a good quality product and it works. No problems at the moment.
This looks like a powder coat.
It's got a funny. Last night it's got a funny texture.
Tough texture.
It's almost like what you'd have on a truck bed, but without the grit.
So it's
smooth.
It's aluminium, so it's quite tough. I don't know what guarantee it comes with it. That'll be about minimum a year.
We'll just check out the manual in a minute, just so it comes with all the usual safety tips, installation, how to fit the lid, attaching the labels. Important about the water line, which we discussed in there a few minutes ago.
Check your water line.
You will. This is it at the moment with full water line, but with nothing in it. So
if that is hitting that, you need some more water in quick. I dare say it might.
Descaling line water can build up within the appliance for prolonged use, so the water it would build up not in this but in the aluminium.
Now here's an interesting thing. And this is true. The kettle is not designed to heat food from cold.
Okay.
So don't think you can undo your tins of soup. I'm not saying that the chef hasn't made it and pour them in there and think it's going to heat them up. It won't happen. You need to stick them on the stove or whatever first. Heat it up, put it in there. That will maintain the heat at a decent temperature.
Yeah, a nice serving heat basically.
It's not a cooker as such. It's to maintain the heat of a hot product already hot.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Does it say anything about? Did I mention this was the 10 litre version, 400 watt?
Yeah.
Did it say anything about the numbers, like what they indicate in terms of heat?
But I know these go from about 30 to about 90. Can do.
Okay, it's got a few troubleshooting bits in the back, just in case you have any problems with it. Any more? Is that just UK? No, this is Netherlands, Dutch. Right, okay. I think that's all we can say on this.
If this has helped you to keep your soup hot, can you help us along and subscribe to our channel, please? Thank you.
Thanks very much, guys. See you later.